hope goes up in flames, while trying to fight the waves. I'm losing grip on my escape, but I'll keep looking for better days. When feelings don't feel the same, and shadows start to fade, I close my eyes to drift away, and I'll keep looking for better days. Reaching out with every breath that I take, breath that I take. So far down, but I know there'll be better days. But I know there'll be better when hope goes up in flames, while trying to fight the waves. I close my eyes to drift away, and I'll keep looking for better days. Reaching out with every breath that I take, breath that I take. So far down, but I know there'll be better days. Looking for better days.
What is good, everyone? Welcome to week 6 of JWRLCS tournament. And tonight we have Grupo Kaboom versus Tormented. This obviously not an easy match once again for Grupo Kaboom and an undefeated Tormented. So are they going to be able to get their first loss today for Tormented, or is Tormented going to get this easy win, quote unquote? What are your thoughts, Schedule?
Yet to get a loss in their region yet, so I'm feeling right now Tormented might have the upper hand here, but Grupo Kaboom could definitely put up a fight though.
Yep. And yesterday we saw that they took 2 games from Team Solar Bears, and it's just kind of impressive for an undefeated team. But of course, they didn't. Unfortunately, couldn't win the game. But let's see if they can do different today. Let's see if they fixed what held them back yesterday.
I mean, as of right now, Grupo Kaboom going up against what team did they go up against last week? It was not Lightless.
Last
What match was
week,
played a week? Was it Lightless?
I forgot who Grupo Kaboom played.
Oh, Solar Bears, that's what it was. So Solar Bears played out of their mind, I'm not gonna lie to you. They started off early with a early lead, but then Team Solar Bears picked it up. So I wonder if it's gonna be a similar story today. If maybe they start off hot early on and then start to crumble later on under pressure, but I mean, only time will tell for sure.
Indeed, and we are about to start this match. Let's see. Hopefully by now our players can join. Let's see. Getting all the casters in here.
Everyone's in here. I think we're good to go.
Good to go. Game
And we're
one.
ready. Game one, Tormented versus Grupo Kaboom. So we have Tormented, Alec, Jordan, and Frozen, if I'm not mistaken, against Team Grupo Kaboom, which has Gigan, Papa, and Mania.
And Mania, yes.
So it's both starting rosters for each team. So right now, we're about to see which team has the better starting roster. And
Let's
Gigan
see.
starts off quite strong, tries to send it over. Gets
Cuts out his
popped up.
teammate there.
Does cut off his teammate slightly, but Papa's going to try to recover it. Alec does intercept it, but Gigan takes advantage of that and just tries to clear it out. Frozen gets the early beat, though, and Mania is ready for that save. We're starting to see, though, a lot of pressure being put onto Team Grupo Kaboom, and Frozen gets it over 3, but Jordan was just unable to finish the shot. He had a good opportunity there, just a tough angle for him.
Yeah, we're already seeing Frozen with the mechanics. We're already seeing Tormented with the unbelievable pressure. Frozen already has 3 shots on target. Just hit bar down, unfortunately. But let's see if Grupo Kaboom can sustain and absorb the pressure. Let's see if they can do this against a very strong Tormented.
For sure. And it's not going to be an easy battle for them whatsoever right now. Because like Caleb said last commentating group, it is death by 1,000 cuts. You know, maybe their shots may not be on net every time, but a shot is a shot, and eventually one will go in if you keep letting Team Tormented take the shots. So they really got to watch out for that.
I fear that Geigen. I feel like Papa needs to do more of the offense here. Considering he's the highest rank, and Papa.
And it takes the shot. Unfortunately, no one's there to finish it off, unfortunately. But yeah, I do agree. I do feel like some offensive is needed, especially from high-tier players like Papa. But he does get a beautiful save. It may not be offense, but he definitely has some solid defense. And Frozen gets it around Papa, though. Tries to stay with it. Mania's up. Papa demos Alec, and then Jordan's going to try to take a shot off. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Not on target. So Jordan tries to take a second shot. Still not on target, but again, they're just keeping up pressure. That's all they got to do. Keep up the pressure, making sure that they don't give Team Grupo Kaboom a moment to breathe.
Yeah, and we're seeing Geigen staying back a lot, which is smart for him to be the second highest ranked player, because we need when there's a rank disparity like this, you need to have the lowest ranked player just chase, and then your other teammates can clean up, which is exactly what Grupo Kaboom has been doing, which is really good for them, actually.
Very true. And Mania's going to try to get a double tap here. There's a lot of space, but Frozen denies it completely. And Jordan tries to follow it up. He does hit it off wall, tries to get it mid. Unfortunately, Gigan is there ready for the pass. And Frozen pops it off. Maybe tries to get a double if you can read it. He does go up. Unfortunately, it was not the angle he wanted or was anticipating. And they try to take it back. But Alex is going to stay with the ball, send him mid. Jordan was not ready for that hard pinch, though. But he ends up pinching it to Frozen, and Frozen also not ready for that. There's a bit of a lack of communication there on Team Tormented's part, because they just seem to be not hitting each other's passes right now. They need to get those communications up and let them know when the passes are coming so they could be ready and take a solid shot against Grupo Kaboom's net.
Agreed, and a lot of this stuff, it might be first game jitters. That's very common.
That's always a possibility.
But you rarely see Tormented be inaccurate with their shots. So let's see if maybe
and yeah, it can maybe start it off. Unfortunately, it was close, but it was just not enough. Mania almost had a beautiful shot there. Frozen tried to take advantage of that and counterattack hard, but ends up cycling it in a way to their net. Alec clears it around, gets demoed by Gigan. And Mania's gonna just try to take control of this. Tries to get a close touch to him, but it was not the touch that he wanted. Jordan hits a backboard, and it's an easy goal for him.
This is what I'm saying. This is the accuracy that we usually see by Team Tormented, which is a pretty free shot in a way because Papa misflipped. But
I was about to say, Papa cannot be misflipping, especially against a team like Tormented, because they will get punished.
Honestly, for any team, like both of them. Oh!
But Team Grupo Kaboom respond immediately, tying the series up 1-1. What a pass. Jordan gets absolutely dusted to Gigan, and Frozen and Alec were not ready for that passing play backboard.
What I was going to say is, I was going to say that both of these teams, you cannot do a little mistake, because any of those little mistakes are usually going to end up on goals for either both teams. And as we saw from both teams, they both committed small mistakes, but both of them have been easily capitalized very quickly. Frozen clearing it out. Geigen's there to meet him. Frozen gets a touch middle, maybe Jordan there. Frozen tries to get it at Alec. Alec quite couldn't. He's probably gonna try this. Follow this up. Get it middle. Geigen kills it. We're seeing a lot of booms. Papa gets faked by Jordan. Jordan demos Geigen. And Frozen capitalizes with a great pass by Jordan.
What a series of events.
That was pretty unfortunate, to say the least. And we'll welcome our new commentator that was busy, Apple RO.
Yes. But definitely, Grupo Kaboom has what it takes to take a couple games off of these guys.
We never said predictions. So, predictions, I'd say Tormented 4-2.
Wow, you're giving, honestly, I don't know. I feel like Tormented is playing way too solid right now. I'm gonna have to say games. I'm gonna say 4-1 Team Tormented.
Ready up.
Honestly, I think I'd maybe say the same thing. 4-1, 4-2, maybe. Tormented.
Yeah, they're just playing way too solid right now.
They've been playing too solid. But definitely, Grupo Kaboom, if they can capitalize on smaller mistakes, they'll definitely make a bigger impact.
Well, we're about to find out if they can do something about it. As we started off, and Mania tries to cut off Jordan. Unfortunately, can't really do much. Papa pops it over Jordan. He even tried to stay with this. Alec pre-jumps in, not really ready for that. No one's in mid for the shot, unfortunately. Papa clears it out right side. Sends it to Mania. Mania's going to try to stay with it, but Frozen beats him to it. He's going to keep control of this ball. Tries to get the flip reset. Papa was not expecting that flip reset and gets beat. But Jordan gets pinched off by Gigan. And Papa tries to keep him mid, trying to apply that pressure, making sure that Team Tormented can't really do anything. Beautiful block by Gigan.
We're seeing more offense by Grupo Kaboom here. But yes, they're just trying to make Tormented more uncomfortable. But Tormented seems to just perfectly always be in the right position to ship them out.
And indeed it is. They're trying to apply as much pressure as possible. But right now, Jordan almost blocked the shot of Alec. But thankfully, Alec's shot was powerful enough for it to go in either or. Oh my goodness.
It's a little bit
That could have been... That could... in a way, it could, yeah, we could say that. But I don't think it was their intention whatsoever. And almost an own kickoff goal from Team Tormented. Frozen's ready for that. Alex in the backflip gets saved. Jordan keeps it up. They didn't try to keep the pressure there. But unfortunately, Grupo Kaboom managed to hold it off. How on earth did that ball not go in the net? Jordan takes a shot. And it's in, baby. How on earth did that ball not go in earlier? Is what I'm thinking right now.
I mean, Grupo Kaboom panicked so hard there. And honestly, any team would in a situation like that, if I'm being honest.
It hit both crossbars.
And Tormented keeping so much pressure on them for so long. And Grupo Kaboom just couldn't get a good clear.
The fake from Alec. I'm so sorry, Apple, but that was a dirty fake, whether intentional or not.
Yes, he was. He probably played the touch, probably expecting a double tap. But Alec, whether it was intentional or not, like you said, it went in. It went in.
That's all that matters.
It
Whatever
went in.
goes in. Whatever goes in at this time.
Wait for a night. A goal is a goal at the end of the day, and that's all that matters for a team Tormented. Papa tries to take a goal shot, but Frozen takes the ball. You can't give this man too much time. And Gigan manages to get a beautiful save. Doesn't have boost to follow it up, so Mania takes it from him. Demos Jordan. Papa tries to do something with the ball. Unfortunately, can't really mistouches it. Mania's awkward, so Gigan tries to take control of this. Hits it to the corner, gets it around Alec, but Jordan's going to be ready for that. Papa tries to bump him, not really the bump that he was wanted at all. So Frozen's going to follow it up. Sends it right to Papa. Papa to Gigan. Alec and Jordan double commit that. They got to be careful with that.
We're seeing Gagan being more offensive and taking more shots.
And that's what they need right now. Defense won't win you championships. We need to remember that. And Papa does take a beautiful shot, but it was saved. Even a better save by Jordan. Jordan keeps it up.
Right,
it is an onslaught right now. Alex sends it that, but Gigan manages to 50 him. Frozen has no boost to follow that through. Sends it to Gigan. Gigan pops it up to Papa. Unfortunately, Papa was not ready for that pass. He grabs full. See, maybe he could do something with this, but that might be an own goal.
Oh.
And thankfully, it was not.
Playing with fire there a little bit.
Just a tad. Jordan takes a beautiful shot.
That was a beautiful.
Was that turn?
That was a beautiful use of arrow right there.
How do you get that much power? What?
It was perfectly placed for Geigen or Papa to just not save that.
No one from Team Grupo Kaboom was expecting that. But now, Team Grupo Kaboom have a massive mountain to climb if they want to come back from this. They need something now if they want to have any possible shot of getting this win against Team Tormented. It looks like Frozen won't allow that. Neither will Jordan. Pops it over Mania, but Papa manages to bring it to the corner. Gigan's up. Frozen intercepts. Jordan tries to take the shot. It's mid. It's an open net. Alec is just too slow, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Cleared. Gets cleared out, unfortunately. Gigan's try to stay with this. They only got a minute left. Right now, Grupo Kaboom's chances of winning this series is looking more and more slim. Frozen with the B on Gigan. Can't really do much. And what's your thoughts on that, Carlos?
I mean, if after this game, I wouldn't recommend a timeout, but something just needs to change on Grupo Kaboom's play style. I feel like they're just allowing too much pressure from Tormented to happen. Just when that happens, they get an open net.
But unfortunately, it might be too little, too late, because there's only 21 seconds.
Yeah, it feels like Grupo Kaboom has so much pressure on Tormented, but they just can't finish their shots. Because they have, 6 shots, and, okay, never mind, they have 5 saves, Tormented. But they have so much pressure on Tormented's end, they just can't finish. Because they're on target, clearly.
It is on target.
But perhaps they're right at the opponents. Easy save shots.
And one more to seal the deal for Team Tormented. But I agree, Apple. Right now, Team Grupo Kaboom needs to change something. Whatever it is, whether it's a roster change, maybe a timeout if they really think they need it. But something needs to just stop this momentum from Team Tormented.
I would recommend it, if I'm being honest, because finding your mistakes early on in the game and just
oh my goodness, and that's just to add insult to injury. Jordan showing no mercy here to Team Grupo Kaboom.
Oh, the trash talk from Alec.
And Alec really putting in the trash talk right now. Oh no. Right now though, it's funny that he's on. I just find it funny too that Alex is also the one on the bottom of the leaderboard talking the smack. But I like the confidence. I like the confidence.
Still has more
right.
points than Geigen on second.
This is true. He does have more points than Geigen. But it is interesting right now. I think Team Tormented is just simply playing a better game right now. They are putting up... They're shooting when it counts. They're getting the saves when it's needed. It's just right now, they're making a lot fewer mistakes than Grupo Kaboom is. And it is showing.
Let's see if the Grupo Kaboom talked it over a little bit. Meanwhile, those 30 seconds they got.
I mean, it's not a lot of time, but hopefully it was enough for them to change something here. Jordan gets a beautiful kickoff, but Mandy's gonna try to cut him off. He does. Gets the demo on Frozen. Papa's up. Sends him mid to somebody, but no one's there. Gigan tries to beat Jordan to it, but Jordan pops it up. Tries to get it. The off the ceiling shot. Gets a 50. Papa gets the clear. And now it is away from Grupo Kaboom's net. But let's see how long that can last for. Mania tries to pinch him mid for somebody. Papa helps him out there. Gets him mid. Unfortunately, it was blocked. Gigan tries to set him mid again. It's looking like they're trying to send him mid to their team, but right now no one's mid. And Frozen takes a free shot at net.
And also, we're seeing more bombs from Grupo Kaboom, but it's setting them up for failure sometimes with either having no boost or just not being in the right position.
Yeah, their rotation seems to be completely off now because they want to go for more demos. I mean, I give them props for trying to change their playstyle, but right now, that does not seem to be the answer to their prayers. Jordan gets to flick around and follows through with it. Jordan right now is just a menace, not giving any mercy to Team Grupo Kaboom.
And a lot of their goals are coming from when their lowest ranked players is third, and Gigan and Papa push up all the way. Once they're at a boost, they just score on their lowest rank. Both of the goals have been that way.
And it becomes an easy 2v1 at that point. Frozen does get the clear. Speaking of which, no one seems to be back. Papa does barely get the touch off. Tries to send it mid. Gets it straight to Frozen, though, and gets it to Jordan. Just off, though. But Jordan's going to try to send this to Frozen mid, possibly. Does get it up. Frozen takes a shot. It's not enough, though. Alec is there, though. Tries to send it mid. No one's there. Mandy's going to try to take control of this, but Frozen reads him like a book.
At this point, I think just Grupo Kaboom just needs to play a lot more faster because Tormented has just been outpacing them, if anyone's just noticed. Just
not only outpacing them, but they're just the amount of whiffs and errors that the Grupo Kaboom are making is just, it really is hurting them. We should not be seeing this many errors from Team Grupo Kaboom, especially a highly rated team as they are. Jordan does get a beautiful save. Frozen tries to stay with it. Jordan pops it up. Can't really do much with that. Gets blocked by Gigan. Pinched to Papa. Papa's going to take control of this. Alec demos Mania over one, though. Jordan's ready for that. Sends it to Frozen. Frozen takes a shot, and then it is basically free play for this team.
Where's the defense? Oh.
And I don't blame that statement.
I'm the one that's supposed to say that, Alec.
Right now, this is looking like a clean sweep from Team Tormented. And they'll further prove why they deserve to be ranked number one. Oh, Mania, it's not over just yet. Mania does put in a solid shot mid with 3 minutes to go. A minute per goal. It is possible, but they need to get their act up if they want to have a chance of winning at least this first game for them.
I wouldn't say it's over, but the chances of coming back on a 3-goal deficit is getting very slim on a team, especially like Tormented. But we've seen it happen. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but essentially chances are pretty
Hey,
slim.
it's not over until the fat lady sing, and there is no one singing. So we still got ourselves a ball game to watch out for. Frozen gets it over one. Papa intercepts Jordan. Colemania tries to take control. Unfortunately, whiffs. You got it. It's stuff like that Grupo Kaboom need to watch out for.
What?
Frozen.
Yeah. So, a question for you guys: do you guys recommend a timeout after if
100%.
Tormented
If
wins
they
the
don't,
game?
and it's looking like they might win this game, I would definitely recommend a timeout. This is just a slaughter fest for Team Tormented right now. Grupo Kaboom is standing no chance. There is no hope right now for Team Grupo Kaboom. Ouch, and Frozen follows it up with the trash talking. But again,
That gets scored on.
don't get too confident. It always happens. Don't talk too early. I've seen bigger comebacks. Right now, Team Grupo Kaboom just need to make sure they keep the pressure. But if I was Team Tormented, I would just make sure I'll be playing solid Rocket League, go for solid defensive, be making sure your rotations are on point. Because you're up 3 goals. You don't need to be the aggressors right now.
Yeah.
Let Grupo Kaboom make the mistakes.
Grupo just trying to go for more bums. We see Mania going for bump on Frozen with 0 boost. And
Yeah.
I feel like demos are
Bums!
really...
And Frozen, you don't give this man time in the air. Just like Program in Solar Bears, you don't give Frozen in Tormented time to do anything. Stuff like that happens. I don't care if you're on 0 boost. You attempt to go for that ball midair. And again, Frozen has the ball in the air, gets a flip reset, is ready, and he's just better. He's simply better at this game. A beautiful flip reset off of Frozen. Gets it, the delayed flip reset, and gets an easy goal. Really, truly is free play for Team Tormented right now. A brutal lead right now, and they are talking mid-game. They have no respect right now for Team Grupo Kaboom.
I would not let them disrespect me like that, but you know, that's just...
Personally, I wouldn't either, but man, they seem to have...
What can you do against like a team as stacked as this? Like the only way to beat them is to play near perfect or to match up their roster. Like,
Ooh, Jordan with the whip, but Alec does get the save, and no one from Grupo Kaboom was expecting that. Jordan sends it to Frozen. Frozen tries to send it to Alec. Alec is up. Oh, that could have been a beautiful triple pass play or team passing play from Tormented, but unfortunately, it was not enough. But Frozen stays with this. Again, gets a flip reset. Oh, but it did not go through. Alec takes a shot. Gigan blocks it beautifully. Jordan's is up. Mania beats him to it. Papa takes a shot. Not the best touch that he expected. Alec's gonna take a free shot here. And he gets it in.
It's 8-2.
8-2.
Yes.
It is a slaughter fest here in Champions Field.
Is it even worth playing? Like, just
Right now,
just go AFK and like talk it over.
what Team Tormented need, or what Team Grupo Kaboom better said needs to do right now, is just try maybe get one more goal to gain a confidence booster, just to say it's like, hey, we can score on this team. We just have to play smarter. Because Grupo Kaboom have had beautiful passing plays and beautiful shots against Team Tormented. But their mistakes right now are just too many. They need to clear up. They need to fix the rotations. They need to make sure that they are ready for this final game, because Team Tormented is at match point.
someone gonna add. Yeah.
If I were Team Grupo Kaboom, definitely a timeout would be necessary.
I agree. I mean, getting the 8-2 and then being on match point doesn't seem like
They
the
are
best
on match
scenario.
point. Right now, though, if I had to say, Tormented right now are just playing extremely like I'm not with the exception of Frozen, hitting some peak shots. Right now, they're just playing very solid Rocket League. They're not doing nothing too crazy. So I feel like Team Grupo Kaboom just kind of need to match that and just they need to just play more consistent. They don't need to do nothing flashy. Get some basic passing plays going on, and just try to put some shots on net. Because right now, if you look at the scoreboard, it is 12 shots to only 7, almost doubled the amount of shots from Team Tormented to Grupo Kaboom. They need to pick up their offense, and they just need to play a lot more consistent right now.
Yeah. And let's see if Grupo Kaboom get one game for the confidence booster and a slight chance of getting a reverse sweep. Or
if they get a reverse sweep, that is the story of the year.
Or if Frozen and his crew just end it all here in Game 4.
And Frozen is looking like they're just want to end it now, or better now than later. They don't want to give Team Grupo Kaboom any opportunities to gain a confidence booster.
Yeah, and I mean, I want Grupo Kaboom to at least win one, so my prediction's right. Not gonna lie.
That is true. Me and Apple did say 4-1. So
I'd say 4-0. So my prediction's looking juicy.
Your prediction is looking quite fine right now, Carlos. And it's looking like, oh my goodness, what a dirty play by Jordan. Beautiful aerial, gets bumped up by his own teammate, but it don't matter because Ali recovers, bumps Mania out of the way, and Jordan gets a free shot. It is just too easy for this team.
You can't really do anything, honestly. That was a good
right now. Their mental must be completely down the drain for Grupo Kaboom. They need somebody to just give them a glimmer of hope right now. Because by the looks of things, it is not looking good for them. Jordan with a beautiful shot. Couldn't really put it on net with the double tap. Mania's gonna try to take control. Bumps Papa to try to take the shot. It is saved, unfortunately. Gigan's gonna try to take control of this. Tries to get around Alec. Can't really do that. Alec pops it up. But Jordan and Frozen go for a double command. Got to be careful with those. That could be very punishable if I was Team Tormented. That could be very, very dangerous. Just like that whiff! And Papa takes advantage of that whiff. It's stuff like that. You see, you don't got to play crazy. They didn't go for anything crazy. They just waited for a whiff. And they took advantage of it.
Let's see if they can take advantage of more of those little mistakes, but let's see.
I don't know. Don't give Jordan space. Don't give this team any time to work with. Anything in the air for any of these members on Tormented could be dangerous. Frozen's up. Gets a touch. Tries to send it mid. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan takes a shot, but it was defended quite well by Team Grupo Kaboom. Jordan tries to resend the mid. Face! It's a shot on. And Frozen's there ready for the cleanup. This is a slaughter fest for Team Tormented right now.
That was just a beautiful pass from Alec.
Beautifully done by Alec. Couldn't ask for a better pass. And a beautiful shot. And a beautiful positioning from Frozen, being there ready for the pass. Jordan reads Gigan like a bunk. Oh my goodness. Frozen tries to take the shot. Can't really do much. Gigan's up. Alec's gonna try to read him. Let's get the save. It's not the best save, though. Thankfully, Frozen was there ready to save it. Manny's going to try to play back. He is third man. Tries to play a little more patient here. Jordan just goes for it. No fear from this man whatsoever. Papa sends it up. Tries to get a touch. Tries to do something. Tries to get this close. Jordan and Alec creating this blue wall. Not letting any ball through. Papa keeps it up. Sends it down to Alec. Alec clears it out. Frozen try to get a bump off of Mania. He does, but Gigan takes advantage of that. It is up. It is a waterfall, and it is a goal.
It's looking like a clean sweep and a perfect prediction.
It is indeed looking like that. And I mean, can you blame them? Team Tormented have been playing absolutely flawless right now. Minimal mistakes have been done. Beautiful rotations. And when they needed it most, they take the shots and they score. There is nothing more to be said. There's a reason this team is number one. Giggins gonna try to follow this through. Maybe try to give some hope to Team Grupo Kaboom. Papa takes a shot. Beautiful save from Alec. Giggins up, tries to follow it, but Frozen does intervene. Alec beats Mania. Gets it around. Papa takes a shot, and it is in. Game's not over just yet. Papa does need to step up right now because it is needed. Their offense is lacking, and if it's anyone, Papa is going to be the one to put up some numbers for Team Grupo Kaboom. Frozen with a beautiful kickoff. Sends it mid. Jordan with the shot, but they're just playing better. Team Tormented are just simply playing better. There's nothing you can do against this team right now. Frozen and Jordan are just putting in the work. This is going to be an insane mountain to climb. If somehow, I'll give props to Grupo Kaboom if they could take just this game away.
But it's 159 left.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but it is difficult. But if they allow,
not probable.
Yeah, that's probably better phrasing there. But right now, if Grupo Kaboom could get just one goal, give them hope. But Jordan will not allow that to happen. If Tormented score one more goal here, I am gonna say that is gonna be the nail in the coffin for this series. But while that's up, while there's still some time left on the clock, and while they haven't scored yet, I'm giving some hope for Grupo Kaboom. Frozen's gonna try to take this, clear it out. Mania does whiff the ball, unfortunately. Frozen just stay with this. Maybe send him mid, gets a flip reset, gets him mid to Alec. Giggins ready, that was a triple commit. Unfortunately, no one was there ready for the shot. That could have been a nice goal for Team Grupo Kaboom. Jordan keeps it up. Sends it down. No one's at net. Absolutely no one's at net. And that is going to be the nail in the coffin. 51 seconds, 4 goals. It is not probable. It is most likely impossible at this point.
They play aggressive.
And it's such a shame, too, because Team Grupo Kaboom are such a solid team. They have played against and beaten a lot of good teams against this league. But right now, they are not playing the best. They're not playing like the Grupo Kaboom I know.
And it could be because of the recent roster changes. Maybe they don't have as much chemistry right now because this is a brand new roster. They only played Solar Bears with this roster, and that's it.
This is true. The chemistry isn't there. If honestly, I'm not sure if their sub was available, but if their sub was available, I probably would have just like maybe put him in for a game just to see maybe if the chemistry could have improved it just a bit. But whether or not he was there or not, I don't think it would have made much of a difference against this monstrosity of a team Tormented right now. And that is game. Tormented take the series 4-0. I think this was more of a butcher. This was a meat farm here because they just got slaughtered. Grupo Kaboom were just at the mercy of Tormented right now. Nothing could have been done against this team. I think Tormented played as good as they could have, really. I've seen very minimal mistakes from them. And I think it was because Grupo Kaboom made so many mistakes. It is what screwed them over. Because again, Grupo Kaboom is worthy of being a top 5 team to say at least. But the fact that, like you said, the roster change, but also just that their inconsistency right now is what screwed them over against Tormented right now. But overall, GG's to these guys.
GG's Tormented. That you cannot do anything honestly against this team unless you have a team equally as good as them, and that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be
like
difficult.
adrenaline.
I don't know about that.
I don't gotta say it. Not too sure about that. But
I mean,
will
on
say,
paper,
On paper, we are, but we'll see. We'll see when we go against it.
I don't think we're gonna be doing an interview this time around because we gotta cut it short. Some people have to go, but this was a fun series to cast with you guys, both Apple and Carlos. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, we have an
Oh.
interview.
Is there gonna be an interview?
Yes.
Was the butt whooping that quick?
Yes.
They're gonna have some time.
There
And
we
it is
go.
enough time. All right, I guess we do have enough time.
do I also drag in?
Yeah, I
Dragging
do.
the other two. Dragging the stars here. Dragging the stars.
Yo.
Great
Right
series.
now. Beautiful series. A destruction. If I were to say that was absolute demolished. You didn't beat Team Grupo Kaboom. You slaughtered them. I
Hey,
just want to know, what was the strategy behind that? Was it just to play faster, play consistent?
I ain't gonna lie to you, we don't have strategy. We just loaded up the game. I loaded up the game 10 minutes before the match, started messing around with my presets, looked at some ones that Chase sent me, and was like, all right, let's play.
And that's all you need, I guess, for people as good as you guys. You guys don't really need to warm up too much, I guess, then.
we didn't even play comp threes. We didn't do any threes at all. We
We haven't played
just-
threes since the last match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I don't think
Well,
we've done comp threes in like over a
A
week.
week, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Hey, you guys are just continuously You guys are continuously proving why you guys deserve to be 6-0 right now. Because right
Yeah.
now, you guys are a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was there any point where you guys felt like things weren't going your way, or were you guys confident throughout the entire series?
Confident. I
I
would
would
say I was
say
pretty confident.
My
Oh, man.
biggest concern was the fact that we weren't getting double digits. It just felt like we really should be pulling out some more goals and that we just weren't converting
Wow.
every single chance. But like, other than the fact that we were only winning by like 5, that was my only concern.
That was your only concern. Not enough goals, not enough stats.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think also, if I'm gonna be completely honest, the first game was okay, and then everything after that was like, oh yeah, no fear.
It was a warm up game.
Yeah.
I was drinking my water.
Yep.
I was about to say, you guys are looking like Zen out there, treating the pros like free play.
Frozen.
Exactly.
Dude, this
Frozen.
will spark this whole. So there's actually a little bit of a rivalry. Not really a rivalry, but if you look in the players' chat, I replied to a message from July 21st and one of the interviews where I made the joke that you can't spell Frozen without Zen. And Papa said, imagine playing like a champ and comparing yourself to Zen. To which I replied with, imagine getting beat by a champ. Feels bad.
Ouch. This is why I keep my trash talking to a minimum, because if I get whooped, that is an embarrassment if I've ever seen one. Especially a sweep 4-0.
Another motivation for me at least was, bro, they traded away Lance. They traded away my
Yeah.
boy Flya, bro.
They got rid of their like good players.
Yeah,
Oh wait, he was on their team.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very a shame. It's such a shame.
We had to get our get back. Me and Jordan, that was our motivation.
Yeah.
And Colin had his own motivation going on.
They took a gamble on it, and right now it's not looking like it's paying off.
Honestly,
I just-
they traded for K-Dogs and they haven't even used them yet. Like, they're just hurting themselves.
Me personally, I just load up the game and play the match. Whoever Alec tells me to play, I just play.
Yeah, we do. I'm the only one that does research on the teams we play against.
That's hilarious. Hey,
But
and as
I
you
do have a
should,
question.
King.
Just one question for Alec. I don't know if they've asked you
Me?
this before, but like, if there's one team that you guys, the team that you guys think you would struggle with the most, that you haven't played yet, or that you have played, which team is it?
Banana Pancakes.
And the Pancakes?
I think we can all agree on that as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were the only team that took us to like. I feel like Golden Rockets took us to Game 7 because we played bad. Banana Pancakes took us to Game 7 because we played good
Well,
and they were playing good.
Yeah. While you guys were, peaking and doing well, they were able to keep up.
Yeah, they were the only team that I actually was like worried we might not be able to beat. It was a very tight series. It could go either way. But yeah, they're the only team so far that we played that like seems like they could have a chance at winning, a series.
Mm-hmm.
Series.
What do you guys your toughest match for the upcoming scheduling? You guys think?
Like next week?
All right. The
Anyway,
future, any future teams? Who are you most
Any-
scared of?
Um,
I didn't even know who we're playing.
Whoever we play in the finals,
Whoever we
Yeah.
play.
I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
the confidence.
the confidence. I love the confidence. That's what makes you guys such a powerhouse. But technically, you're not wrong though, because whoever makes it to the
if you
grand
make it to the
finals,
finals, you're crazy.
you're insane. So
I think our biggest threat was Swole Turtles.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Not
think
gonna lie.
so.
They were so scared I had to change their name to Troll Turtles. Like,
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
awesome.
they put the fear in me.
Yeah, we've secretly been changing all the teams to like troll teams. We've got a list. We're not done with it yet, but
They're the reason why I
Tormented.
keep my past 2 above 10.
There we go. There we go. Now we know. But overall, you guys, great job, Apple and Carlos. You guys have any last words or like last questions that you want to ask before we call it?
I'm good.
Mm,
All right.
I was just really curious to see like their toughest team so far. But yeah,
Banana Mancakes.
I forgot about Mancakes that they went against each other in Game 7.
I mean,
Well,
there's been a debate between Banana Pancakes and Solar Bears, but we're not too worried about it.
Mhm.
So
But
I don't even know
overall,
what
you
they're debating
guys,
about.
hey, it doesn't matter. As long as you guys are keeping up this win streak, I don't think it really matters.
we're gonna try to go undefeated this season.
If,
I'm gonna do what I did
imagine,
with AJ and the RLSA. We're just gonna win every single game, undefeated.
And if we aren't able to do so, we're gonna sweep in the finals as our get back. So yeah.
Oh, that would kind of like suck.
That would be one of the worst finals to ever watch.
Yeah, it'd
worse
be
than
cool if we sweep in
Vitality
the
versus.
finals, but like it'll be so unentertaining.
Would it be worse than Vitality versus BDS?
Oh yeah,
By far.
yeah.
I think the only way we'll have an interesting final is if we get a team that can actually keep up with us. And so far, Banana Pancakes has been the only one.
Yeah, they're the only team that I feel like if we were to scrim, because we don't bother to scrim people anymore, they would be the only team that I'd actually take my time to scrim.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, only time will tell. But I do want to thank you guys for joining us in the interview. And GG's, congrats. You guys played well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GG's, and thanks Apple and Carlos for helping me out carrying this this commentation, if that's even a word.
I think so, but oh yeah.
Yeah, the comms. Appreciate it. And Zev, thank you for the stream. None of this was possible without that. But GG's, you guys, you played amazing.